A contest between conferences, Oracle Arena, Oakland, California, where the Warriors take their home floor. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with the win. And guys, they come into this one looking for win number 3 in the season against these guys. They already have won the first 2.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Irving in at the 1. 5 on the clock. Curry's shot is off. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And the whistle blow is going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. Curry against Irving. Thompson right side. LeBron outside. Cleveland moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Poked away.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
Now here's Thompson. Fires for 3. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Thompson. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's LeBron. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers.
And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Harden. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year. Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Over in the corner, Barnes. And the 3 off target.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark. How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick and a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going.
But that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Corner, Iguodala with it. Irving against Thompson. Irving attacking. There's the pass to Thompson. Smith wide open. He fires. Smith on the wing. Irving dishes to Love. James, that's a 2-pointer. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And LeBron has been in the postseason every year since his rookie season. Last year he passed Jerry West on the all-time postseason scoring list. I'm sure he'll just continue to climb up the record book.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And the Warriors miss again. And for LeBron in the playoffs last season, he did more than just score. Clark, he did it all and really stepped his game up when Kevin Love went down and when Kyrie Irving was hobbled. He covered every base.
Yep, and that's what's so impressive about LeBron in the playoffs. Everybody expects him to lead and hit big shots, and he never lets them down. Very rarely does he come up short in big moments.
That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And it's sent back by Bogut.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Here's Rush, looking for his first basket still in this one. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Now here's Curry. 26 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix. And a brief look now at the best rebounders from the point guard position over the past month. Steph Curry fourth.
And this is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do it.
And, Greg, I think it gives them an edge over most of their counterparts at the point guard spot. I mean, desire, attitude, and they really look to mix it up. They're not afraid to do anything to help their team's cause.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Draymond Green.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And, Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Iguodala against Jefferson. Curry with a wide-open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. And it's 8 points for Steph Curry. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. It's Williams with the drive and a wide-open look for James. No good on the triple. Warriors trail by 3. Up the floor. And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. Feeds to Barnes. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
He got it up, and it would have counted had it. And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm. Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him, nothing rattles him.
And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that you know, just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set. And you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Barnes. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Livingston.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Screened by Bogut. Livingston passes to Barbosa. Stolen by Thompson. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Irving leading the charge. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Livingston kicks to Rush. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's space, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on.
Nice shot by Smith.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Here is Livingston, guarded by Shumpert. Pass to Bogut. Tries to keep it alive. Here's Irving. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Rush. Here is Livingston. He's covered by Irving. Livingston dishes to Spates. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Iguodala kicks to Curry. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And finished off by Jefferson.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And he can't hit the second. It's stolen by Jefferson. Mozgov passes to Jefferson. Love dishes to Jefferson. Williams kicks to James. Three-pointer. That's good. LeBron's got 10 points in the game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. That's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up.
Whoa!
Goodness.
Woo! And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Curry passes to Thompson. Shot to stop the run, and Curry the bucket on the assist by Thompson. And that's 11 points for Steph Curry. LeBron trying. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays
Man,
up.
you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
And that concludes the first half. Cavaliers.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the halftime show on 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. he had 14 points, 4 assists, and 1 block. Multiple times we saw the bench cheering him on in the first 2 quarters of this one. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, one thing that stands out is how few turnovers they had. The offense looked in control. They were making nice passes, moving the ball, setting screens. The confidence just seemed to build, and the lead did too. They're a very steady team. Keeping those turnovers down, that's the big factor.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Golden State?
Well, right now, they're getting a little embarrassed on the defensive end. They got outshot in the first half. But that's because no one put their foot down on defense to stop it. So in the second half, they need to play much more disruptive defensively. They have to do whatever it takes.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
The second half just about to get going here. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green and Spates are in the post. And it's Iguodala in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters. But such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles. Sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
Good. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Greg, on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game, or Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team.
Yeah.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Not as good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Barnes.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Kicks it to Smith. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound. LeBron right side. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Control the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Here's Barnes, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's LeBron, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Curry attacking, passes it to Bogut, and stolen by Love. Now the feed to James, and it's blocked. Here's Bogut, good, and Curry gets the assist.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Los Angeles Lakers.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
It's Thompson off the drive. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Deep 2 from Rush. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly but very efficiently.
Irving with the steal, and Irving with a clear path to the hoop. LeBron can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 13. Outside Curry. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Barbosa comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for James. Amon Shumpert's checked in for J.R. Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Amon Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
Curry against Williams. Shot clock at 6. Shumpert dishes to Thompson. It's Jefferson outside. Williams for 3. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. Livingston passes to Iguodala. Down low, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Barbosa against Williams. Offensive rebound. Green dishes to Livingston. Rush from outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Suns.
A lot of firepower coming off the bench in that game really allowed them to escape with victory.
I thought the bench was the X factor for him. You can't rely on that kind of scoring coming from the reserves every game, but when it shows up, it's a nice weapon.
Here's Iguodala. Mozgov with the block. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Warriors trail by 14. On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Kevin Love out there with LeBron James. And it's Shumpert in at the small forward. Here's Curry. And the rejection by Love. It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Thompson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. Here's Smith. That falls. Great assist by Love. Smith's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs.
Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times. In the first half, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes. But finding themselves down now, They've started to cast up a lot more triples. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Tristan Thompson.
The drive by James. Shot is off. Great D that time from Green. Nobody near Barnes. And another three for Golden State.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Irving kicks to James. And it's blocked. Stolen by Thompson. Love dishes to Irving. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Thompson. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. Outside Curry. And stolen by LeBron. And Irving with the basket on the assist by James. LeBron's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively, saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin, did it sink in?
Thank you, Doris.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
It's Curry with the drive and finished off by Bogut.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Warriors trail by 9. Back to Thompson. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Fellas, that two-hand mock to slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off. Well, Irving has simply been great. 13 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Green. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside Curry. He kicks it to Bogut, and he bangs it home with one hand.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
Now the dish to Smith. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's LeBron. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Here's Thompson, and the rejection by LeBron. And they're on the break. Takes the three. And Curry pulls it down.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And he makes both free throws.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
.115 left in the fourth quarter. Inside, Green passes to Curry. Back to Green. And again, no good by Golden State. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Money!
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
It's Irving, top of the key. Back to Love. A three-pointer off the mark. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Iguodala. Yes!
Iguodala has been fantastic.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Irving for 3. They get it again. Now the pass to James. And that's an intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
That decision in stone and anchoring in this timeout. You see how it's really tough to stop Love right now.
By 1. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
It's game time now, Kevin. Down 1. They've got enough time to make a couple of passes here to find the open man. But they've got
to win the game. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way.